YouTube land. I'm your fat Canadian fuck Canadian boy,
We're still
Bearhugger29,
off
and coupon
air.
almost. No, we're not. We're on live.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, thanks for fucking my intro up. No,
No,
All right,
my computer
anyways.
froze.
Oh, your computer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyways, guys, welcome
Moving
aboard
on.
to another episode of Random Talk Podcast. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to recap what we got for Christmas, talk about some DDoS stuff and some more news. So before we do that, though, let's go ahead and we'll jump into our little actual fucking intros as per usual. We'll start with you, Coupon, this time and go our way fucking opposite way this time.
What's going on?
Do your intro.
I'm kidding. Hey guys, Coupon here, your gaming diva, and yeah, we're here for another little podcast. Nothing big, just a few of us. So, hi.
All right, and then we have Alex.
Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Exposed.
Hey everyone, Active Sin here. We got an interesting podcast tonight. It's just the 4 admins. We'll see if anybody else jumps in later. Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. We'll have some fun.
All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
I was about to say, like,
All right, Jason, how's it going, dude?
Hey, it's Jason here to have a good time talking about all the stuff we got to talk about. And, yeah, let's have some fun.
Right on.
We're
All right.
also playing Bayonetta 2 while we're doing this, so.
well, you didn't need to know
So
that.
you're gonna hear him die a lot because he sucks at it.
Yeah, he does. He plays like a fucking actual like kid playing Call of Duty. But anyways, that
Might be true.
All right, so the first topic we'll talk about, I guess, real quick is we'll recap what everybody got for Christmas. I'll start with this one real quick because I have a very simple answer. Fucking nothing. All right, next.
Bitch, you did not get nothing.
Well, actually, that's not true.
Christmas.
No. As far as anything gaming-wise goes, Alex got me a $20 PSN, or not PSN, wow.
PSN.
Wow.
Blasphemy.
The fuck you think I'm gonna spend my money on that dog shit?
We get it.
No, I was throwing that in there because I wanted to get it.
He's the
see what I had to
bias.
say. No,
PSN
eShop
nerd.
card. eShop card.
There you go.
Yeah, I said PSN purposely to get a
Yeah,
rise.
bullshit.
No, I did purposely.
Yeah, right.
Well, because I don't even have a fucking PSN or PS3 anymore. But whatever. That's
Moving on.
Anyway, so he got me a $20 fucking eShop card, which I wanted to use to get that fucking Shantae game, but I couldn't because Canada sucks. And then Coupon here fucking was nice enough to find me a Little Mac amiibo because I've been struggling finding that little fucking prick. Excuse me. So I found him, blah, 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 and that's pretty much basically all I got for as far as like anything gaming related. Outside from that, no one gives a fuck about my underwear, so let's move on. All right, so, Coupon, go ahead. The fuck are you laughing at?
Jeez.
Oh.
In the comments, said dick in the box.
He also got really dick
I'm
for
sorry.
Christmas.
Anyway,
Did I get it? Wait. Sorry, I just moved it out of the way and I saw something in the comment section. Did I get a dick in the box?
No, you got
No.
really dick.
I wish I would have had some
We're not
boobs in
doing
the
that,
box.
no.
That
We're
would be
not
better
doing
for
that.
me.
Anyway, moving on. What did I get for Christmas?
You guys are a bunch of
Well,
fuckers, man.
oh hush. Anyway, so obviously I got like a shit ton of amiibos. Everybody knows that. You can see them on my channel and in posts I make on G+. So yay, go there, check that out. I just did it recently, a freaking happy haul, holiday haul, whatever. So you can see what I got, which was Ninja Gaiden. What was that? Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge, yeah.
Yeah, Razor's Edge, and then I got some amiibo loot crates, and then I got the anniversary of loot crate stuff. So that's pretty much all I got. Nothing big. Yay.
All right. Alex, what'd you
Oh,
get?
and Shantae.
Oh, yeah.
On Christmas Day, the only thing I picked up was Shantae, and I got some money. But other than that, like during December is when I was buying all the stuff for myself. I got some Xbox games, I got some Wii U stuff, got some amiibos. But on actual Christmas Day itself, I didn't get that much.
Yeah.
I just spread it out throughout the
Shantae.
month. Yeah, Shantae's kind of the Christmas gift. I was thinking about Duck Hunt, but I don't know. I don't want to spend $6 for Duck Hunt again.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No. That should have been a free gift.
Man.
That should have been a free gift from Nintendo. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Whatever.
Hey, no
All right,
more power
Jason.
to anybody buying it.
I got EB Games stuff, gift cards. I got Super Munchkin, which is just a board game. It's pretty cool. It is pretty awesome though. I got food, rice cooker, and
A
yeah,
rice cooker.
Cooker, hell yeah.
rice cooker.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that rice cooker, man.
Damn right. Damn right.
Need one.
If
Oh
I didn't
my
have to
God.
look at myself in the mirror and wonder how good look I
But here's the ultimate question,
I
though.
might think I'm Asian a little bit.
Yeah, here's the ultimate question, Jason. Did you get tea for Christmas?
Tea?
Yeah, because you know how much you love fucking dick riding that tea.
I love tea.
Oh
but-
my God.
I don't know. No,
Where
I
did
didn't
the
get no tea.
conversation go?
I don't know. I don't know where you come up with this. Like,
Who the hell dick rides tea?
I don't know how
Jason
you.
does.
pick
Remember
on
all the
tea.
time. I'll go get some tea.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
he does love tea.
Keeps me up when I'm doing homework. I don't know what the fuck
Fair
you're
enough,
complaining
fair enough,
about.
fair enough. I'll give you that. Green tea.
How do you dick ride tea?
I don't know.
Don't question that. Stop. Don't even answer that. Let's move on.
I was just gonna say, ask your tea bags. But anyway,
Oh my goodness, can we move on?
all right. So what else did you get for Christmas, Ben?
Well, that's all I got. Oh wait, I got this nice little flashlight that lights up really bright. It's awesome.
Light.
When I fix the computers.
Oh,
I've
don't-
already
no,
spent a
don't,
bit
no.
of my.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Rob?
what's happening? Yo.
Hey, buddy.
Perfect time.
Hey.
Welcome, Rob, to the actual fucking Random Talk podcast. I guess he can go ahead and let everybody know what he got for Christmas.
Well, I.
Well, finish, Jason.
Oh, Jason's done. Okay. My bad, dude. My bad. I thought you were
I
done.
don't know
with
if you
the
can
night
top
light,
a
so-
flashlight.
Sorry, it's not. No, okay. Are you sure it's a
did I
flashlight,
miss?
Jason, and not a fleshlight?
Oh, let me
As
check.
soon as I heard flashlight, that was the first thing I thought.
No, my dick
Dick
happened
riding
in
Maxwell
here.
House.
All right. So,
All right.
so basically, with the EB Games card, I ended up buying Google Play gift certificate, like one gift card for another,
Oh,
and then I ended up buying
You fucking piece
some decks
Rob.
and
dicks, what?
decks.
Oh, decks.
Decks. The
It's
East.
gonna be that kind of podcast.
Oh, so that's
Oh.
your little code name now for when you talk about pine.
Highness. No. Hearthstone. Basically.
Oh, Hearthstone. Oh, yeah.
Phone cards and
Stuff,
the
right?
solo adventure where the Curse of Nex Ramus. Which
Oh,
is,
right.
I'm playing
Oh,
it a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah,
If it's pretty
yeah.
cool.
When did this
It's
come
pretty cool. Well, it's been out for a while.
That gnome fucking expansion.
That
came
was
out.
recently came out. That
Yeah, that was
recently
there
came
because
out.
that was announced at BlizzCon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
And I've that got released about 2 days into me playing Hearthstone, and it's been cool.
Oh,
It actually came like 2 days after the VGAs or something like that.
no, it came at fucking BlizzCon.
Like it was just 2 days afterwards or something like that. Like a few days afterward.
Mm.
Whatever that is, doesn't matter. All right, I got done.
No fucks were given.
Moving on.
All right, so Rob, tell us what you got for Christmas, buddy.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's weird because where I live in Denver, none of my family's here, so I don't ever get to see any family and stuff for the holidays. And so I know, I'm going to be doing a party pretty soon with a couple of friends, and there'll probably be some gifts and stuff there. I haven't really gotten much except for one thing from a good buddy of mine gave me this, replica set of all the Dragon Balls, which is, the coolest thing ever. It's, this cool
Cool.
stand that's got, it's got all 7 Dragon Balls on it, and I'm a DBZ nut, so he did a really good thing. And, me and my girlfriend still have yet to exchange gifts. I think we might do that in the next day or two, and that's it. I haven't really got anything because I don't usually do a lot of gift holidays, so that's
There you
cool.
go,
Come
man.
on.
There you go.
I mean, I bought myself a couple things. Like just today, I went and I found a Zelda amiibo, so I picked that up today. So there you go.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's really hard to. I was trying to find a Captain Falcon too, and just forget about it. You can't find
Yeah.
You
Captain
can order
Falcon.
him online.
Can't
He's
find
easier
him
to find
anywhere.
online right now for
Yeah, I
at
haven't been-
GameStop.
I haven't looked online. So for the GameStop website,
Yeah, GameStop website. You should do it because
Gotcha.
I've been getting text messages left and right about him online.
I'm
but-
gonna look that up for the Canadian
Yeah.
website and see if I can order it.
Yeah,
it's
you might want to check
ridiculous.
that out.
I was really lucky because a couple of weeks ago I made it to a GameStop when I started hearing rumors that the Shulk one wasn't available, and I made it to GameStop that day just in case, and they did have it available. So I reserved 4 big ones: Shulk, Mega Man, Sonic, and Toon Link. I got those all already paid for, so I'm
Cool.
not gonna miss those ones. Thank God.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my Christmas story.
Yay.
Well, I guess everybody had a decent enough Christmas.
Yeah.
What'd which is actually not too bad.
That's not
All right,
bad at all.
so we'll move on. I guess we'll move on to our next topic.
Are you okay?
So, I'm
What
fine.
happened?
Uh,
I don't know.
sound that I make when I take shit. All right, so I guess we can talk about the DDoS attack. That's pretty much basically the next thing that we were to talk about on this thing. Me personally, I don't really have a lot to say on the matter except for one little thing, but I'll do my little segment last. So I'll start with you this time, Alex.
Um,
Yeah.
'Cause I know you got a lot to say about it.
I don't want to offend anyone. Honestly,
Well,
all
no,
I know.
no. We know you're biased. Just let it go.
Okay, all I know is Christmas Day I was able to play online, and other people weren't, and I know they feel bad about it, but when you buy an inferior system, you deal with inferior things, and and especially on the Sony side when it
I
takes
wouldn't blame-
twice as long.
Okay,
Let me finish.
Let
And
him finish.
especially when you're on the Sony console, you gotta wait twice as long as Microsoft to get your shit fixed because they have a terrible online system. And
But it was
Microsoft,
harder
yeah,
to
they got
tackle.
DDoS as well, but they fixed it really quickly in comparison to Sony.
I have a theory on that, and it could be a totally crazy theory, but I wonder if it's almost hard not to relate what happened to the fact that we just had the whole debacle with the interview in North Korea and all those kinds of hacks.
Mhm.
So my theory, and it really is just a theory, is that both Sony and Microsoft were attacked by maybe the same people, and the reason Sony is having so much more trouble is that if it was the same people, they're still extra pissed at Sony, so they're like not letting Sony get their shit fixed. And Microsoft, they're like, whatever, like they can get their stuff fixed, but Sony is like who they're targeting.
So why did it not attack Nintendo? I want to hear.
Because Nintendo doesn't piss anybody off.
Apparently, it
That's
pisses off a lot of people. I think they didn't
Yeah.
attack Nintendo for the simple fact they're kind of irrelevant to a lot of these folks out there. Like, as far as these hackers, they probably just felt, hey, Nintendo's irrelevant. Sorry, it is what it is, but I think they thought if they were irrelevant and saw no point in hacking them, maybe
think
they
that's-
like Nintendo better. I don't know, but I honestly feel like they think they're irrelevant.
It's a good theory, but I feel like it's more than just. I mean, like part of that's true. Like Nintendo is less relevant than the other guys in that space. I get that, but I'm willing to bet part of it is like Nintendo, especially with their online infrastructure, they don't kind of get involved with the same battles and mistakes that the other
Yeah,
guys
true.
make. So maybe it's a
Well, I
combination
think
of
a
both.
bigger part of it is that Nintendo doesn't charge you to pay online. Wasn't the whole thing
'Cause,
about
yeah,
this
they
is
were
because you're
talking
paying
about
for
that.
PSN and Xbox, and they're trying to
Oh.
expose that these networks aren't as good as what they're claiming to be, and that they can easily be
That,
taken down?
that was their whole entire.
was
Isn't
their
that
whole
what this
PR
whole thing is
thing.
about?
Oh, see, I didn't
That's
hear
what it
any of
was
that.
about.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some article. I
They
forgot
were
where I
saying
saw
something
it.
like that. It's because since you're paying for these networks, they should be solid, and they're trying to
Mhm.
show that these can be easily taken down by. And they even said it themselves. They're not hackers. They're kind of like entry-level guys, and they're able to do it themselves.
They're just trying to prove a point. Or
They're
whatever.
just trying
Yeah.
to prove a
Basically,
point, but
their whole goal is to get their services upgraded.
yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to help, get the
That's their
service
whole-
Well,
upgraded.
at the same time, I understand that, but that's still messing with other people who
Oh,
make
yeah.
the middleman. You know, you're still messing with the consumers, and I understand, yeah, on your part, Alex, that they shouldn't buy dog shit consoles. I get that. With that being said, at the same time, these people, you can't really be pissed off at the people who bought the consoles if you're mad
No
at
way,
the freaking
yeah.
company for it. You're fucking with people's lives. I'm sorry, you just are. These children who
It's
bought
absolutely wrong. It's
system.
absolutely wrong.
Yeah, they bought these systems and now they can't play them online. And you mean to tell me that's okay with you? Like,
Yeah, they're
you would be
punishing.
pissed off if they fucked over Nintendo. You would. We all would. So
Oh,
it's the
don't
same
think I
thing.
wasn't affected. Do you guys forget I have an Xbox?
I know you have
I
Xbox.
was
You
affected
don't give a
too.
shit. You weren't playing with it though.
Yeah,
Just like me.
I have other
We were
things
both
to play.
playing on our
That's
Wii
how
U,
I
but
did.
at the same time, we still have the consoles, and we have to be mindful of the fact that other people play on those consoles more than we do. We're Nintendo fans, so we can go to our Wii U, no problem involved. But major PlayStation 4 fans and Xbox One fans, they're constantly on their preferred consoles, and then they're down and they can't play them. My major concern with it is why the fuck do I gotta freaking install some shit when I'm offline any fucking way? That's what's pissing me more off than anything of it.
These consoles, those
Like,
two
these
consoles are
consoles are
completely
brick.
dependent on the internet.
They're
Yeah,
brick.
that was the other thing I was going to say. Is it exposes like and I love Sony and
that's-
Microsoft,
yeah.
but it exposes the problems with like the business model of their two systems.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
when
you
this
can't play none
happens,
of these games.
yeah, when this happens, all of a sudden, like their systems are both 90% unusable for
Yeah, they're pretty much
90%
worthless
of the
without
users.
internet.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
And that's the thing. And then weren't we railing about this with Microsoft about the DRM and always online bullshit? You're always online now. You're always online now, and as soon as some fucking DDoS attack or whoever the fuck comes through, your shit don't work. You can't play your single player mode game, and you mad at the fucking hacker. Yeah, you should be mad at them, but you should also be mad at the company because this is what they set. This is the precedence they set. This is what they set. This is our gaming. We can't fucking play a game on Christmas Day because the internet is down. Fuck you, bitches.
Yeah,
they're
like
more
I understand if you bought the game through, let's say PSN when you get those free games. I completely understand if you can't access those when you're not signed in because that makes sense. But if I go to a store and I buy a game and I'm not connected to the internet, why the hell can't I play it?
Right.
True. Yeah. Definitely, and that's the thing is that they've more attacked other gamers than they've attacked Sony and Microsoft because like we're the ones suffering. Like gamers.
Well, at the end of the day, you would think logically that these consumers would go and ask Sony to fix their shit and ask Microsoft fix your shit, but no.
Well,
instead,
I mean, there's no doubt that they're
damage
trying.
controlling and saying, "Oh, it's not that bad," blah blah blah. That's crazy to me.
I just really think they need to. I understand from what I've heard that the DDoS attacks is hard to defend against. Cool. If that's the case, that's the case.
It's not defending against it. It's the fact that the time that it takes to bring it back up. That's the problem.
But irregardless, they should still always build. They should still always build their servers and work for, having it to where, like they said it was harder for them to hack PSN Network, but now it's harder for PSN Network to get back online. Maybe they're attacking them more, like what Rob said, or maybe it's just
maybe they could be upgrading their security.
Yeah, who knows? You don't know what is going on. I understand there's people who have their particular, biases, but you got to look at the bigger picture. And personally, I don't like Sony. Like, people know that. I don't like them, but I got to look at the bigger picture. What the fuck is going on? Are they down on purpose because they're fixing their servers and checking it twice, whatever the freaking case may be? I mean, who knows? You got to think of those things. You can't just automatically assume shit's dog shit. Sorry, Alex.
Well, it is. It's been proven several times their network's garbage. It's either down from hacking or it's down from maintenance. What do you want me to say? It's true.
Yeah, but the thing is, when
how many times can you have maintenance? God
damn. Has been interviewed I think 4 or 5 times over the last 24 hours, and they came out and stated that the first time that Sony got hacked, it took them a while to do it. Where on Xbox, it was easy. It's almost instantaneous.
Yeah, they apparently don't have much of a defense.
They stayed on record that ever since fucking Sony had first released their system, they've gotten hacked a while ago, but it wasn't by Lizard Squad.
Someone else, yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
They
said now.
We should honestly not call DDoS hacking because
it's not hacking. It's just
DDoS. Yeah, DDoS is. Yeah.
I'm just using the general term. I know it ain't that, but fuck it, I'm not no damn tech savvy person.
Fair enough. Whatever.
But yeah. It sucks.
Right,
it's a lot of kids.
Your coupon, please.
What's up? Oh, should we need some?
Yeah,
I have 2 cents about this as well.
All right, Facebook.
Yeah, if you could Facebook her real quick, that'd be much appreciated. But no, but real quick, I will say because I just got done right. The reason why we were late, and I apologize for that because that was my fault. I was watching a video from Drama Alert YouTube page. It was just put up there no more than a half hour ago, I think it was. I wasn't fapping.
Oh my god!
I appreciate caring about my fappinage, but no. But anyways,
we like to have fun.
There's a video. I'll put it in the actual description when we're done with this podcast tonight. It was Drama Alert. This is a guy who does all these interviews with random people that form of drama online, whatever the case may be. I never heard of the channel before until today, but apparently, anyway, so he got a couple people from Lizard Squad, a couple people from Anonymous. He got also was there Finest Squad, and also I believe it's Kim.com, the guy that runs Mega Upload or something like that. Anyways, so apparently there has been a deal that got struck between people that from Lizard Squad and this Kim.com dude, or whatever you want to call it, who gave him a very, very a huge amount of Mega Upload subscriptions or some bullshit like that. It's very, very vague. But Lizard Squad has promised. They came out and stated that they were done. They were not going to touch Sony and Microsoft anymore. That they were completely done with their stuff. But we don't know because when hackers do things and say things, it's completely different. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But I mean, I'd like to see them be done with it finally because it is getting annoying for those people that have to wait to be able to play their games online or have to do an update in order for the game to be actually playable offline. So, welcome aboard, Miss K.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey,
how are you doing?
All right.
So you said in the chat that you just made a video based on this?
Yeah, it was kind of like a rant video.
If you want to go ahead and do a recap, by all means.
Basically, I was saying, to me, I felt like the PS3, well, the PS4, the network that we have for the PS4 feels like the PS3.
Yeah, except paid for.
Yeah, except we're paying now, but it's the same quality.
It's definitely the same network.
So it doesn't feel any different from what's going on
now
now?
to me, and that's bullshit.
It just has a much better
I agree
client.
with you on that, yeah.
There's like small improvements, and the PlayStation Store is way more efficient than it was on the PS3, but it probably is like the same infrastructure.
Yeah,
I agree. It's kind of.
Well, that's whack. You got us paying for it
fine.
now. You probably would want to update. Just
Wasn't the whole point of like the PS4 and having to pay for PSN now is so they could improve their network? Wasn't that the whole idea?
Probably.
no, it was
But
so they could
remember,
make
Because
money.
Sony has no money in it.
Well, I know
Yeah.
the real reason is to make money, but isn't the
But
nonsense that they said is that they're going to put the money back into the network?
Yeah,
Well, even if that's true, I mean, there's only been mandatory payment for PSN since the PS4 launched now like a year and a half ago. So it hasn't been that long that they've been demanding money from people. So that could be part of it. And it's going to other places too. Like it's definitely, I would feel like the PlayStation division has to be like supporting a lot of the other divisions for Sony.
Yeah, it's pretty much just them and the movie division
And the
that make
movie
money.
division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything
Movie
else loses
division is-
money.
Movie division is barely breaking even,
And they're
that's
going to be
why-
done after all this nonsense.
Well, I don't know. It's gonna be a while before Sony Pictures is able to actually bounce back,
Recover
from
back from that, yeah.
I thought the
Yeah.
movie
Wow.
division was doing a lot better than what they claimed, and
Yeah,
then
they've been
It's
like
doing
hiding
okay.
money and stuff.
It's not doing poorly. They're actually Avi Arad is a fairly smart. I don't like the guy, but he is pretty business savvy when it comes to the film industry, which I also follow close, like I follow the gaming stuff. So Sony overall is doing okay. Sony Pictures has like their hand in a lot of small pots in the film industry, and that helps. When you spread out, I think the Focus Features they might even be involved with, and Focus like puts out a ton of movies every year that we don't even realize.
Most of them are
It's not cost
independent
a
too,
lot.
and they get a lot of money off that too.
Exactly, you nailed it. Just like independent games don't cost a lot, but they make a lot. It's the same with film. So like Sony Pictures really does do okay. The fucked up Spider-Man, which is too bad, and that's gonna get fixed pretty soon. And the interview thing, I don't know how that's gonna play out. I just read today that it's the fastest and best-selling film on Google Play ever in the couple years.
I heard
So-
they made $1 million already.
Really, I would believe
That's
it.
what I heard too. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I watched it the other day. And
but that's really nothing, guys. Like,
Yeah, I know. Didn't it cost them $40 million to make the movie?
yeah, 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that movie is going to have legs because of what happened with it and the fact that it's released in so many small markets. People will be probably trying to watch it and pay to watch it for a longer time than your average movie. That's my guess.
Screw that noise. I'll wait.
Now, I got a question for you. I remember hearing this, credit agency said that Sony had like a 70% chance of going bankrupt sometime in 2015 or.
I thought they already filed for bankruptcy.
No, they haven't.
No, not yet.
No.
Um,
I think it'll be a long time before they
The
do.
glacier's in sight. They will hit it eventually.
We see the tip of the iceberg right
have
now.
they sold their cell phone and
They've sold
Nope.
the computer division. They still have the cell phone division.
Yeah,
They-
cell phone is still Sony.
The cell phone division is bankrupting them.
My thing is, if they do end up going, bankrupt or getting there, whatever the freaking case may be, what is going to happen with the PlayStation?
Someone will buy it,
Are
like
they,
Amazon
are
or
they
it'll
going
be
Samsung or
sold
to
something.
get bought out?
Maybe
Maybe
Google
buy
will
out.
buy it.
Because a lot of people put a lot of investment in that console, in that division and stuff, and now they're almost damn near bankrupt. What then?
The
Google
PlayStation
or Amazon will
division,
buy it.
yeah, it'll be something.
Damn it, Google. Go
I would
somewhere.
imagine, like, it would make sense that it would be Samsung, since Sony is licensing their games to work on Samsung TVs now.
True.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
also
what
apparently
I'm
working with
saying.
Nintendo.
Here's a poetic justice.
Yeah.
Nintendo and Sony merge.
No.
No, that would be funny. That would be funny. That'd be funny. Imagine, okay. If
They
I don't
started
see,
out
I
bad.
don't see it
I
happening
know.
because of many reasons. Like, for instance, like which consoles do you play? Yada yada.
I don't think
yada.
it'll happen, but it's just funny.
But
Well,
like you
Nintendo can
remember,
afford it. That's for sure.
Anyone who grew up in the 80s and 90s like I did and who remembers when Mario and Sonic were mortal enemies never
Oh,
could
yeah.
have thought in 20 years that
Yeah.
they would
See
be on
Mario
the
and
same
Sonic
console.
together in a game.
That's true.
I know.
Yeah.
That shit is
no,
still
no,
crazy
no.
to me. Every time I
They're
see
like
that fucking
reconciled
Mario and Sonic
cousins.
Olympics thing, it's
Like,
just
we
weird
would
to me.
never ever think that. We're like, what, Mario and Sonic in a game together? That doesn't sound
Yeah,
right.
now when you go, now when you go
Now
to
it's
the
like a thing.
retail store, you see that stuff on the shelves like Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, and you would never
Yeah.
stop to see that shit
Yeah,
back
but
then.
then you see it. Now you see it and you just walk right past it like it ain't nothing. I don't want that shit. Get that
You're like, Mario and
It's not
Sonic.
bad.
fuck
Like,
that.
they're far
Oh
from
no, it's not a bad game. It's just
Nah,
It's just it's one of those kind of like niche
not my cup
titles
of
that a
tea.
lot of
I'm kinda
kids like,
tired
you
of
know,
Sonic
like to
and
play
Mario.
and whatnot. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, one day, if they're really smart, they'll make like a really kick-ass platformer with Mario
I'm
and Sonic.
still waiting for that.
Oh,
That's what
if
I thought they
Nintendo-
would do.
Yeah, that'd be a badass game.
I thought
That'd
they
be
would have did that
amazing.
by now.
I just don't, I don't see how
2015.
it could work, considering how fast Sonic
Oh
is
my
and how
God,
slow Mario
Because
is.
you need.
Well, hold
I
on,
mean,
hold on,
it
hold
would be
on.
two different things.
Hold on. Have you seen the Game Theory episode on speed comparisons between Mario and Sonic?
No.
Although I don't 100% agree with it, but according to Matt Pack, he claims that Mario is actually faster.
Faster
What?
than Sonic.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? Go watch it on your own. It's interesting. I don't 100% agree with
You
what
mean
he's saying.
faster because he can fly?
No. He's making a comparison.
Mario.
He's making a
I
comparison
like watching
between.
those type of shows because they have like interesting theories. But I'm sorry, Sonic was meant for speed, and that's what he
Yep,
does.
I
And
know.
Mario was meant for platforming.
Mario does not have
and-
blast processing, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I know.
Mario's good for like a
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm just.
I'll check it out.
I see
I'm
what
not
you're saying.
against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like an
Sounds
interesting
interesting.
All I know is Mario never had a song that went I want to go fast. I wanna go fast.
No, he didn't.
He didn't do the Mario.
He's never had a song about going fast. He's
He never
always
had
a
that
song
shit.
about finding the princess in the wrong castle. But
He's
yeah,
a
whatever.
fat guy that takes his time to find his lady. That's what Mario is.
Apparently, he doesn't care enough about her because she keeps getting kidnapped.
But I mean,
Oh, that poor lady.
Oh, so it's the man's
if they
fault
really
now.
wanted to make,
Hey, might as well make it, the man's fault. Yeah, freaking feminists out here, man.
they could probably
Freaking-
make both of them together, but they would have to make like the stages like separately individually.
Yeah,
but they could have,
that's the
like,
only way I can
interconnected-
see
I
it
mean,
making
it
any
was-
sense.
Yeah, it would make sense only in the fact that Mario would be the platforming stages, kind of how like Sonic Boom turned out bad. You got the speed locations, then you got the platforming. Give
I
platforming
know
to
that
Mario,
franchise.
give the speed to freaking Sonic, and it works fine together. You don't have to play them together,
I
but
think they
that's
could
what you would
find
do.
They
Yeah,
could
if
find
they're
a pretty good
separate, I guess
balance.
that makes sense.
Like
Yeah.
Sonic Lost World is a good example. They could find a decent balance. If Nintendo developed it, they would
Yeah.
find a way to just make it perfect.
Oh yeah.
Just
I
keep the
think-
damn Sega Sonic team away from it.
Perhaps maybe that
Or
could
just
The
have-
Sega team is gonna work. Yeah.
Or just basically have Nintendo do supervision on it.
Well, the Sonic Team's last 3 games, which does not include Sonic Boom, were pretty damn good.
The
Uh-huh.
Lost
Sonic-
World was alright.
Yeah, well, it's not great. I really like it, but it's even if you don't like it, I feel like it is at least a pretty good game. And
Yeah,
then
no, it's good. It's just not
Colors
great.
and
or anything.
Generations.
Who was Sonic Boom made by? What, the Red
Big
Button?
Red Button.
What was
And
it? Big
Sonic
Red
Team had
Button?
nothing
Yeah.
to do
Big
with
Red
that.
Fuckers. They,
Which, by the way, for
So
those
the
of you
team called Sonic Team had
It's a
nothing
bunch
to
of
do
Naughty
with
No,
Dog
he did not.
rejects.
Yeah. Yeah.
that makes
yeah,
absolutely
Sonic
no
Team
sense.
approved the project. The Sonic Team approved the project.
But had nothing to
And,
do with it.
yeah, they gave it to this company because a lot of people that actually, in fact, all the people that funded this company were people that were ex Naughty Dog employees.
Okay, they should have
they
just
put 'em on
brought
a
Jack
stake
and
in this
Daxter
company.
over.
Oh
They should
wow!
just brought Jack and Daxter over to shut the hell up about it. Leave Sonic alone. Y'all don't know what the hell.
Were they trying to
Yeah,
make
they
a shit
tried,
game
man.
to
They're
get
trying
in
to turn
Naughty
them into
Dog's good
freaking-
graces?
Uncharted or some shit. I don't know. Uncharted Sonic style. No.
No.
It was a good try, man. I was so pumped for that game. As a
I
huge
liked the
Sonic fan.
idea of it when they first showed it.
I mean,
and
it
was
looks
like, it was
good
was
from
like,
what
yeah,
they were
really
showing.
quickly.
and-
I
Yeah.
think that what happened is, from what I understand, there was a bunch of people left that team in the last couple months of development.
Oh,
So
because
I
they were
think they
embarrassed.
started. I'm pretty sure that the team started like pretty full with a lot of people and a lot of talent, and their early production was like really solid, and then it just fell apart at the end, and they still.
I think the biggest hindrance to that game is the that they went with the Crisis engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An unrefined version of it. It's
Yeah, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. That engine is not good for fast speed sequences.
No, not at all.
But oh well, enough of this dead horse.
Alright, so now that we got the Sony DDoS stuff underway, so let's talk about the Kirby.
Wait, I got a question about that though.
Yeah.
What do you suppose is going to prevent this from happening again from someone else? Like, I mean,
Nothing.
good question.
It's
I-
not gonna. Yeah.
It cannot be prevented. It's not something you can prevent.
no, I'm just saying now is like it raises an interesting point here. Now companies are required to be in, like companies like Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo are required to try to be on its fan base's good graces as much as it can to prevent
Companies
assholes
don't
from
care
doing
about
this.
us.
Well, I know they don't, but now this is.
They're not going to change their ways. They're going to do what they've always been doing. None of them give a frickin' crap about us. I'm sorry. I just don't have that kind of faith in a corporation.
I don't have that faith as well either, but let's face it.
Let's be real. Once
They'll buckle down for
it's
themselves.
all done, when they're both back up and shit, in a week they'll be like, here's a free game, we're sorry.
Yeah, like
Well,
they'll do what they need to cover their own, to protect their assets and whatnot. But in the bottom line, they'll give
they're
us.
not gonna change
They'll
that.
throw us a bone to like shut us up, but and if people
they
don't
don't
take
care.
it. Yeah, they'll take it and shut up about it and won't bring this up unless another attack comes.
Well, I
along
mean,
the
after
line.
all, remember what happened last generation with the whole entire outage, man. Last
That was a nightmare. That was like
That was 2
45
months.
days. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they
nobody
outed a bunch
said-
of stuff, and nobody cared. Everybody was like,
nobody cared.
the games that they gave us were ones that people already owned or ones that nobody gave two shits about.
That's it.
Right?
It was also like that had never really happened before, so I don't think a lot of people knew how to be mad at it. Like once it was done.
Your
That's kind of
information was missing. Period. That is something to be
Your
mad
credit
about.
card information was out in the open for 2 weeks, and people were still not
and
mad about
nobody
that.
was, and you're not mad about that. But when you
That's
go to the
insane.
people,
Let's also not forget too as well. Let's also not forget too as well that Sony didn't come out right away and say anything about
That's
it.
what I
Yeah.
mean.
And that's
They
what
kept-
we're talking
They kept
about.
it a secret for
they
2
kept that shit a
weeks.
secret.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. That was really.
Now they in trouble for that. They caught some legal heat for that though.
Of
Yeah,
course.
'cause
They
I
really
wonder,
did. Yeah, they
'cause
did.
I wonder how many people's information got taken.
They only got caught
you know?
legal beef because they reported right away.
Yeah, exactly. It was.
Yeah, if they had reported it, everything would have been fine. Because,
Well,
like,
'cause they
obviously, it's
thought-
not their fault.
They thought
But
that
it's their fault for
everything would've been
hiding
back
it.
up and everything would have been restored before fucking like way
Yeah.
before that 2 week
Yeah.
initial thing. So that's why they did.
That's
That's
why
why
I use cards now. Be mindful, folks
Yeah,
out there.
it's
Don't use your
just
credit card
safer to
information.
use those prepaid
Just use those prepaid
PSN
cards,
cards.
and
Like,
you'll
don't
be
use them
fine.
in
don't
credit
have
card
an
information
actual
anymore.
credit
Don't
card
use
for
your
that.
PayPal. Don't use nothing.
No, don't use anything tied to your
relates.
account.
Yeah, nothing that goes
Yeah,
back to you.
use
those
use prepaid. Use prepaid.
You just use prepaid cards. It's just safer.
All right, dead
No,
horse.
Canada,
dead.
prepaid
Dead
cards
horse
do
beat.
not work on PSN, which is fucking bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't work at all. They keep rejecting every time I try to use one. I
Yeah.
refuse the.
Oh, I'll
fucking,
just make
I'm
a
not
quick
doing
phone
that.
call. Why the hell your
Just buy
shit don't
PSN
work?
cards if you don't want to use in Canada.
Ooh.
Unless they fix
Like,
it.
this
now,
chick
but-
keep calling me.
All right. So, anyways, we'll move on from that. So let's talk about, for those of did everybody here see that new Kirby trailer?
I have.
I haven't.
not.
I didn't
No.
see it.
I have.
Okay, well they showed off what amiibos are going to be compatible as of right now with the new
okay.
Kirby game.
For Rainbow
Alex
Curse?
just linked it in the actual chat there.
Word,
If you guys want
word.
to look at it where we're talking
Okay.
about this. Basically, there's going to be I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the same price what Captain Toad was, $40, because Amazon's putting it up on their
Yeah.
website right now for that same price.
Yeah.
Discount.
It looks like it's going to be a budget title.
Yeah, and which makes sense. I mean,
That's fine.
That's
I guess
awesome.
well, no, it's a plus too as well. But on top of that too as well, they kind of got to make up for the 3DS Yoshi's Island one that came out, because a lot of people were pissed about that one. But regardless of that, oh no, that's another company. Never
But
mind.
Triple Deluxe?
Yeah, never mind. No,
Heard that one's
No,
awesome.
Yoshi's
no.
Island-
I was thinking of
Island.
Yoshi. I was thinking of Yoshi. My bad.
Oh, yeah,
You're
that
looking-
game's,
Yeah, I got
that
it mixed
game's
up.
way too
I got it
easy.
mixed up. Anyways.
What?
So the 3 amiibos that are announced so far that's going to be compatible with the new Kirby game with Rainbow Curse is going to be Kirby himself, Meta Knight, and King Dedede. And all they are, from what I understand from the actual trailer, is just like a fucking costume look,
Costume.
like very
Costumes
lacking.
with with some power-ups. King
Yeah.
DDD, you get to, I think you get like some kind of a, no, you with Kirby, yeah, King DDD, you get a rocket. With freaking Meta Knight, you get some kind of his sword, something or other like that, I guess. And then if you use Kirby, he gets like super big or something.
Yeah, he
Wow.
gets larger.
Yeah, he gets large, kind of Mario style. I don't know.
I just love that there's
Something
going to
like
be a Meta Knight amiibo. That's amazing. I'm trying
Yeah,
to find it right now.
I
And then
already
he,
got
he
him
wears a
on
Meta
there.
Knight mask, like a
Yeah,
Halloween
and he wears
mask.
King DDD's hat. Like, couldn't have put him in his
That
robe.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so lame.
It
That
looks.
was
I think it
lame.
looks awesome. I think it looks really cool.
It makes him look like Cartman.
He just, yeah.
Don't ruin it, Alex. God.
Like, it would have been awesome.
Like,
if
why
he was
didn't
in
they
his
give him
robe,
that fucking badass coat that DDD wears?
right?
I know, eh?
His pimp coat?
But-
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, that pimp
Yeah,
coat would have been awesome.
They gave Meta Knight. They gave him Meta Knight's helmet, and I mean, at the least,
Well,
it
the
looks like
thing
a
is,
little
like,
pink Meta Knight.
it's weird because we're kind of seeing like how amiibos will work more with like other games that are being developed right now, and it's kind of like the stuff that it has to be. It can't be like really big game-changing things. Right?
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna
what
be
they
a
said it
lot
would
of
be.
small stuff across several
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
which is fine for $12 a piece. Like
Yeah.
that's totally fine.
For
So,
big
wh-
like DLC type stuff, you're gonna have to pay for that. I'm sorry.
Well,
I just
or-
don't see them putting something big on there, like weapons and stuff. Maybe in games, I can see that, and maybe some costumes and certain little power-ups. But something super big,
it's
that
not
would be
gonna
kind of
Basically,
a.
all that extra
that would
fluff
be-
that most third parties
yeah.
will release with like other DLC bundles, whatever you want to call it. You're paying
Yeah,
50
like
for.
Yeah, because
skins.
people who aren't gonna buy the amiibos would feel kind of bad that they.
Exactly.
They feel jaded.
They would feel like they were being forced,
Yeah.
you know, to
So
buy
That's
an
why they
amiibo
have to
just
walk
to
a
get
very
something.
thin line with amiibos.
So they got to be very. freaking
You're
careful.
right. It is a very thin line you need to walk.
It is
Yeah.
until I think that when this will change is when Nintendo finally makes that one game that's going to be like Skylanders, where you
Yeah,
Right.
they
They
need
need
that,
to
like
do
the
that.
Mushroom
And
I
Kingdom
want
game or
that so
something.
bad.
Yeah, I'm
guys.
sure.
It's
They're
gonna
making
happen.
a game like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe they might end up making something that's similar to
Or
that.
Pokemon. They will make a fucking Pokemon game.
But
Oh
not
my
everybody
god, I don't
wants
even
to
want
play
to think about that.
Pokemon.
700 amiibos? Get the fuck
and
out of
I'm
here.
not a Pokemon fan. They'd have to do
Yeah,
it with
I
like
won't
20
be dealing with
Pokemon.
that.
No, if they're gonna do something like that with Pokemon, they'll do it in the card form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
Save
And I won't
themselves
be
a
on
lot
it
more
anyway.
money that way. And plus,
I
Nah,
want an
they
actual
won't.
amiibo game.
That's what they're going to
Yeah,
do
I
because
want
it's
an
so
amiibo.
much
Yeah.
money to make.
Because if
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
these amiibos, I want them moving the hell around in a game
How
some damn where.
much as it costs.
I want it more like the Disney one, where each
Yeah, the
amiibo has its
Disney
own
one.
little world.
World,
I think
yeah,
that's
that
way
would be
cooler.
awesome.
hold on. What did you say, Miss K?
I said that would be great because there's a lot of amiibos that are coming out. So yeah.
Yeah,
Amiibo
they
game
definitely.
is
I'm
right
pretty
up
sure
your
they'll
alley.
make
Have some
something.
sort of central
Or
game.
they might, for all we know, they might even make it like an application or something like that. Like
Yeah.
have it as like a free download, sort of like what Disney Infinity has been doing
Yeah.
now lately. And
I
same
hope they
with,
do.
Yeah.
That's not
whatnot.
likely. We don't even have a Miiverse app.
Right?
You want a goddamn amiibo app?
I really want
We don't need a Miiverse app,
Get
though.
the fuck out of here.
Wait.
We don't need
What do you
a
mean
Miiverse
by
app.
an
We have
amiibo
a
app?
mobile
You talking about
page that works
phones?
really good.
Well, it's not a downloadable app though. It's like the web browser
It's the web
version.
browser version.
It's not the Alex is
Hey,
right.
sure.
It's not a real app.
It's not an app.
Oh no,
It's
I'm
not.
talking about I'm just talking about like them creating a game where like you can download off the eShop and like there you go. And like whatever
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
own, you can like go ahead and like fucking add them to your game. You can like customize like worlds or some bullshit. Like I don't know. They can do something with it, man. That's all I know. That's all I
They're
know.
definitely. I mean, they've got to be working on some other
I hope
huge
they
big
are.
thing. Yeah, they're working on a big thing for the amiibos.
Well, yeah, because the amiibos kind of came out of left field, and they needed it
Yeah.
out before Christmas. So, like,
Right,
I don't really
so-
expect the game to be ready yet.
Maybe
So
that's
I'm pretty,
2016.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
I
Maybe
wouldn't want to wait that
2015.
long. I would hope
I
it's
hope it's
2015.
2015 because
I
I
doubt
can't.
it. I think it would be way
I
too big of a
doubt it.
project. In
They
2015,
might have
already
been
has a
working on it for, but they might have been working on it for quite some time though.
True.
You
The
gotta,
amiibos
you
coming out of left
gotta, you
field?
gotta think that they've been thinking about amiibos since
I'm pretty
like
sure that-
Activision
yeah,
came to them
way.
with Skylanders.
Mhm.
Right,
Maybe,
they've been
yeah.
thinking about
Because
this.
Activision came to them with Skylanders before anyone else. And
They've
then
been thinking about amiibos the moment they put an NFC reader on their
Yeah.
gamepad.
That's
exactly.
true.
Call.
That's
Very,
true.
very good point. Very good point. So, I mean, who knows? The reason I mentioned 2016 is again because the whole question, especially with the recent talk from Miyamoto about the new system, is when will that come? Everyone's like,
Right.
well, 2015 is a great looking year for the Wii U. We don't know a damn thing about 2016 and beyond. So
Yeah.
that would be a really good project to begin to pad out 2016.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I could work with
Yeah, I
that.
can agree
Maybe.
with you on that.
That makes sense.
All right, Nintendo can hire me. I'll work for them.
Yeah. All right.
what do you guys?
I wouldn't mind
So,
working.
What was the question? I heard someone
Yeah,
was
it
asking.
was. I just want to know what everybody's thoughts were of the Kirby game in general. Like, are you excited for
I'm
it?
still
or it's just
pre-ordering it there at the end of fucking January.
I'm concerned about the this whole thing with the amiibo skins and all that. I accepted it with Mario Kart because Mario Kart was like sort of a late adaptation to the amiibo thing.
Mhm.
But I hope this doesn't become trending with the amiibos. Like, hey, you got this amiibo, therefore you get this skin.
Well,
Like,
just out of curiosity, what were you expecting for this game?
No, hold on. Just I'm getting to that.
Don't ruin his thought.
All right.
Like, I'm somewhat forgiving because it's one amiibo for many games kind of deal, and that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. That adds the whole value of the amiibo very high. But I honestly saw this sort of unrealistic expectation the moment when it was released. And I was initially thinking that maybe there were going to be these characters actually going to be implant themselves in other games, like, for instance, Pikachu as an eraser in Mario Kart 8. That was an unrealistic expectation. I kind of knew that because, quite frankly, it would spread their IP too thin, and the value of their IP would weaken because of that. And I knew that was going to happen, but when I saw this happening, I was just curious on how they were going to pull it off. But once I saw the skin thing, I much of the magic that I once thought that was going to happen is all but gone, just because this whole thing has become a major skin fest.
Well,
Pretty early.
with what Rob said, I think that's probably where the bigger game comes in. Like, they're only doing so much with the other games across the board, and then the bigger game, like, comes out, and then you can use all your amiibos across on that game in all kinds of different ways. That's where that's going to shine, if they have
I
that
think the
game.
same.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to hold out judgment for right now. I'm probably going to quit collecting these fuckers for a while. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
long. But I'm just going to keep my eye on what they plan on doing, because they got a whole year to, iron out some details. And by 2016, if I don't see nothing, that's when eyebrows will be raised.
You make a good point, because there was that first video that they made that was trying to show off like the NFC capability. I think before the Wii U even came out, where there was like he puts a Rayman doll on it for Rayman, and then it shows them look at an Ezio doll or one of the Assassin's guys, and that's where the trailer ended, and they were making it look like put it on your controller and that character shows up in the game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone remembers that commercial, but it did exist way early in the Wii U's life.
No, I
And
didn't see that.
we're making it look like, it's pretty, if I can find it too, and I'll link it to you guys. It was pretty interesting.
Okay.
But I do want to say, going back to your question about Kirby, is the last I heard there will be a retail release for that, and if that's true, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
buy a boxed copy of it for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be a retail copy.
Oh,
They
yeah,
made
there
it
is.
in total.
Yeah, they're going to
I wonder if they're going to start releasing games with amiibos.
That would be nice if they did.
Yeah, that would be nice. That
That would be a
good
nice
marketing
incentive
strategy.
to buy the game. You get the amiibo that goes along with the game.
Right.
That would be very nice.
Yep.
But not Kirby with a Kirby game. They should give like Meta Knight or King
Yeah.
Dedede, because they're
Exactly.
harder to find. Kirby is not rare. He's common.
Well,
so
since he's
give us,
not rare, they probably
yeah.
would give you Kirby.
That's what I'm saying. But they
Right.
need the other ones.
They wouldn't give you a rare one, then he wouldn't be rare.
No, it would be nice to have. You can get it for a limited time, though. I wouldn't expect them to have it out there all the time.
Maybe
It's a
for
limited
pre-order
time
people or
offer.
something.
Yeah,
they
like
probably do.
pre-order.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. All right, so let's
With
move
a
on to our
special
next.
pose, maybe.
Huh?
With a different pose.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
you know
maybe.
how Kirby
Kirby
has
giving the
this-
finger. There you go.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I
No.
want Kirby to give me the finger.
That'll be a rare one. Yo, that'll be a fucking defective one, right?
It's he's giving you the finger. It comes with a little card that says, we got your money early.
Now, the ultimate question is though, like, do you guys feel that maybe Sony or Microsoft may end up jumping on board with the whole entire toys to life aspect?
I hope not. They can't even get the network right. They don't need to be trying to make toys.
Yeah.
But it's too kiddie. It's too kiddie for their taste.
Well, I just think that they know they could never compete. They have no
Exactly.
chance
They
to
can't.
compete.
They have no real
They don't.
mascots. They don't have memorable characters other than
I mean,
Nathan
I
Drake.
I love Halo and I love Uncharted, but I do not want a Nathan Drake amiibo. I don't really
Hell
want
no.
that.
Mm-mm.
Or a Master Chief one, even though I love those games.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so let's move on to the next subject here. Alex, I'll let you take on this one with the whole Platinum Games.
Okay, so Platinum Games came out and said that they're working on a new game, and it's from the Bayonetta studio, and it's an unannounced project, and it's in the early stage of development, and the actual announcement is in the future. We don't know when, but they also said that they could be developing something for Bayonetta in 2015.
There's a lot of speculation going on about that. Believe me, a lot of the haters out there are saying that. Oh yeah, it's going into the console.
Bayonetta 3?
It's my hopes is that it's Bayonetta 3, but if it's this soon, it's most likely Bayonetta DLC, maybe a Bayonetta amiibo.
Yeah,
Ooh, I would love that.
I saw your video about it, and I agree. It's going to be one of those.
It's
not
probably
even-
like some kind of DLC. It's not. They need
Because
more
I
time
don't
for
think
the
they
game.
could make the game within that kind of time frame.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's
Unless
not
they were
yet.
just continuing on from what they were left off at. Who knows? But I doubt it. But yeah, an amiibo would be nice.
Yeah, and
DLC
like
would be nice.
they could easily release a bunch of costumes for like $1 a piece or
Yeah.
something like that. That's a
Like,
pretty.
I want my Zero Suit costume, I want my Princess
Yeah.
Zelda, I want Rosalina.
How do they? How does a company change their rating with the ERCD? Like, for instance, a pre-existing game. Say, for instance, Smash. They want to change it over to an M rating. How would they do that?
They would have to put something M-rated in it.
No, like if it.
The legal ways behind it, you mean, or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like, do they?
I have no clue.
Are they
That's
even
a
allowed to
good
do that?
I doubt it, because like
I don't
how could
know.
all the people that bought it early will have the old rating on it.
Yeah.
Well, can't they rate DLC? Hasn't that happened before? Or am I wrong?
Oh, maybe it would get a separate rating for the
Yeah.
deal.
You would get
I
separate
think
rating
that's
for the
possible.
game.
Maybe.
Because,
That would make sense.
frankly,
Because based on what you.
I know we all want this. Bayonetta as a Smash character.
I don't think that would be so risque though, because she's not going to be. They wouldn't make.
They're not going to make her naked. And
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that
She
in
has to keep her
Smash.
clothes on. I don't think they would take them off in Smash.
No.
She could strike her little poses and stuff, and you see her
Yeah.
hair fly around her. But
Yeah, but they wouldn't make her naked in the Smash game.
yeah, they
Her
would make.
final Smash would not be like revealing.
No,
Yeah.
it would be it would be Madam Butterfly doing something.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
It's
she
too
wouldn't be
bad
naked.
because her final Smash would be a great opportunity for her to do that stuff, but they just
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to.
They couldn't do it, yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
still
I
doesn't
don't,
mean
I
it
don't
should
see
be.
them doing that if they did add her to Smash, which I don't think they're going to do. But hey, I would love to be proved wrong on this one.
I still want Wonderful 101 characters, man. I think that was a missed opportunity.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
they should do that,
Where's
but-
Wonder Red? Where's Wonder Blue?
Right.
Where's Wonder Pink?
Wonder
They're all
Green, man,
awesome.
he's my
Wonder
homie.
Green's awesome too.
They're
Like,
all amazing.
Would have been interesting to have all of them actually as a playable
like
character.
they deserve
you
so
know?
much more than just being trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of. Yeah, that's when I knew. I saw the trophy. I was like, God damn it! Now we won't be able to play as Wonder Red.
Yeah.
Darn it! Missed
maybe
opportunity.
maybe the add-on content pack is going to include like more assist trophies.
It could. I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
If
nice
they
to
were
have them
assist
as
trophy,
assist
that'd be
trophy.
cool. But
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not
I'd
an
rather
assist
play as
trophy,
them.
right? It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I'd rather play
You know-
as
I just don't want them to do a Ridley on them.
No,
You
you-
can play with them, but you can't really play with them.
No, I don't care what they say. We should have Ridley in Smash Brothers. I don't care how big he is. Fuck that. Put him in the game.
Too
Ridley
late.
for life.
In the game, you have him in the game. You didn't specify as playable character. Have
Oh,
people in the same
Okay, we
game.
have Ridley. You just pick Charizard and make him purple. Same shit.
Right? There you go.
Stop lying.
He's like, no.
It's my dream. I even made it like a list like a year ago, and Ridley was my number 2 most wanted character in Smash, and I believe it'll happen.
Smash.
As a playable character.
You
Playable
didn't specify that in the beginning. You just said you wanted him in Smash. Y'all gotta specify.
Right.
I want him playable in Smash. You should have
He's
said
there.
that. Y'all didn't say it. He's in Smash and
You're
he's
right.
playable. Just
And I
not.
totally knew
By you.
Nintendo was going to watch my video, so I should learn.
They trolled everyone so
They
hard with that
trolled
Ridley
so
shit.
hard with that. They're like, he's here. I'm like, oh, he's here. Then they're like, he's just a boss. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up.
So terrible.
And Ridley fans everywhere cried.
All 10 of us. You know, going back to the Wonderful 101, I think was really a pretty crazy idea that would work really well would be like their own fighting game. Like there's enough characters and stuff there. They could make their own like fairly low budget, simple fighting game in that universe. That'd be really cool.
Well, they could be a Wonderful 101 Warriors game.
Yeah, or even that.
It probably would work, yeah.
More
I'm still looking
crossovers.
forward to
There's
Dragon
enough of
Quest
them.
Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy. All right.
Alright,
Next.
moving on to our final topic then. Alex, this one here you want to go ahead and discuss about the whole entire too many cutscenes.
Oh yeah, read it like you said you would.
Okay. All right, 1 second.
Your reading voice ready.
You have to get into character. Hold on.
Your monocle and your fireplace one.
This just in, Nintendo president agreed there are too many cutscenes in video games nowadays. Most of the video games we play these days are littered with lengthy cutscenes as a way to progress with the story. Nintendo president Satoru Iwata says that there are simply too many in video games nowadays, and that Shigeru Miyamoto would agree with him on this statement. Iwata said that Miyamoto is one of the few developers that isn't reliant on producing cutscenes, and he wonders what could have been done with instead of the, what could have been done instead with this time, money, and resources.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you say that again? Well done. I'm clapping for you.
Yay, standing ovation.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, what do we think about that? I guess, right?
I think, yeah, basically. What do you feel about, their statement for, too many cutscenes in video games nowadays?
I kind of find it a gray area. As someone who, it does play, all the consoles and PC stuff, and I like a lot of the games that he is calling out. Like, Last of Us is one of my favorite games of all time, for example. So I like the games that do that stuff and do it really well. But as far as how many games do that, I absolutely agree it is way too common. And honestly, the reason I always come back to Nintendo and why they will always be the best developer in my favorite company is because they don't do those things, and I always know I can trust them to be way more game than any other game on the other systems, even if I like those games. So
Right.
it's kind of a gray area, but ultimately I totally agree. There's too much of that shit.
This is way too much.
Yeah, for me, the way Nintendo does it, Nintendo has their few cutscenes here and there, and I take The Legend of Zelda. They have cutscenes, but you're constantly pressing a button to get through the dialogue that's going on, and the characters are still interacting, so you're still engaged in the game, and it is a cutscene. You're not doing anything. You're not controlling anybody. People are moving around, so I like it for that sense that you're still somewhat engaged in the cutscene as opposed to just sitting there watching a movie for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then you finally get to play the game again. Those type of cutscenes are the ones that piss me off. Like, you're in the game, things are getting good, and then you have this long cutscene that you're just, jarred right up out of the gameplay, and you're like, whoa, what the heck? And you're sitting there, and you're just you're listening, and it might be engaging, but after a while, you're just like, what? I just want to play the game. The game is good. And
Do
you
not
hate
play
that.
Metal Gear. Don't play Metal Gear.
That's why I kind of gave up on it. I love a game that gets you engaged in it, but then I hate the fact that some of these cutscenes will jar you so quickly out of it that you're just pressing the button to make the dialogue go faster, or you're smacking. You're just trying to you're pressing the button to skip scene. You'll end up skipping cutscenes because you just want to get straight back into the gameplay. So I would like it if they kind of tone down the cutscenes a little bit, put them in moderation. If you can't tell your story through the gameplay and you got to use cutscenes all the dang on time, something's wrong. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know, but what are you guys' thoughts?
So I have 2 quick points, and then I'll shut up and let you guys talk. I'm sorry, I just really want to build on that super fast, and I'll shut up, I promise. So I have 2 points to make on that are both really good points. When you talk about Zelda and Nintendo's cutscenes, the difference is with Nintendo's games that have cutscenes, you will play for hours upon hours upon hours before you find huge blocks of gameplay before you even run into them. So it's pretty welcomed at the time they happen. You're like, okay, here's 2 minutes of a cutscene. It's been forever since I've seen one.
Right. Kind of like a break or something.
Right. It's like a nice break. But when it comes to something like The Last of Us is a good example I can make because, again, I know a lot of people don't like that game, and I know Alex, you freaking hate it. And I totally get why.
I watched a gameplay of it, and it does look good. I watched the gameplay of it. It's a pretty decent game.
It's called The Road.
It's amazing. Nope, goddamn it, Alex. Shut up.
Not Alex. Sorry. He's no longer undefeated.
I have to make one point. This is like my experience with Last of Us and why I think it works with the right kind of game. Because that is a game that I was playing, and the story and the characters and all those cutscene moments were so good, and they were of such unbelievable quality that I wanted them to happen more. And whenever I had a chance to stop playing for a moment and watch 5 or 10 minutes of these characters like do what they needed to do in this world, I was excited. I was like, I almost don't even want to play again. I'm so into what's going to happen. Then you do play, and that's fun. And then when another big movie moment happens, it's so good that you're totally okay. I look forward to those moments in a game that does it well, like I thought the last.
Yeah,
one.
Last of Us actually did it right though, because I didn't play the game, but I actually watched the whole game, the whole gameplay, and I was engaged with the cutscenes while the person, I forgot who it was, but the person was playing the game. And and I'm just watching it, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is an awesome game. It's pretty nice, pretty good. And then the cutscenes came in, and you kind of want to get to know the characters. And I liked how they built the characters. There's a lot of character development in that game, and that's where cutscene scenes I feel should be geared toward. Character development, because you can't get all that, while you're playing the game, because you got your character moving around and going from, one place to another. But when you have cutscenes, you have a moment to take a breath and to get to know your character and the people in the game, so you can see what your next objective is and what's going on in their lives and why they're doing what they're doing. Stuff like that. That's what cutscenes, I think, are for. When you start using cutscenes for big cinematic, productions and people flying out of windows, babies crying, things like that, sacrificial lambs, no, too much. Too much.
I'm gonna sum it up in three different categories. For Sony, I'm gonna say it's like a cinematic movie. You can go cook dinner and come back. You'll still be a cutscene. For Nintendo, what it takes for Nintendo, you're gonna get a lot of content. Then you'll get a cutscene, maybe about like you said, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, here's Xbox, Microsoft cutscene for on the Xbox One. Hey, you can snap it out. That's all I can say.
You ever seen Toad's Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker cutscenes?
Yep.
Those are damn good cutscenes. They're not even they're interactive cutscenes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Done right.
Those worked pretty well, actually. Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
Okay.
No dialogue.
I usually make my cutscenes when I used to have a 46 computer. That's when cutscenes were really good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't believe my 46 computer could actually do cutscenes. That's when they were good. All right. No, but honestly, yes. In terms of telling a story, yes, it's good to have cutscenes sometimes, but the kind of getting sloppy. Like, am I watching a movie or am I playing a video game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Frankly, I want to be like, I want the cutscenes to happen around me,
It's just that they're overused now. And they're used as a crutch. So instead of using the game to tell you a story, they'll let you do some random shit, and then they'll tell you the story through a movie that's 10, 15 minutes, and then you play for 5 minutes, and you get another 15-minute thing.
Well, and that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. Is it really depends on the game. Like a good game is crafted to make that work. And again, Last of Us is just the recent easy example for me to use that works that way. But so many other games do overuse it, and it is oversaturated, like you said. There's too much of it.
True.
And Miyamoto's right, damn it.
So
Listen to Miyamoto.
I'd rather have the cutscenes happen while I'm playing the game. I want it to happen while I'm interacting. I want the shit not to go slow, but I want like.
Yeah, I don't want to be taken out of the experience.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Resident Evil 4 was a really good one. That was a good early example.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Yeah. I just don't want a cutscene that's gonna jar me out of the actual gameplay. Like if I'm playing a game that's real good and I'm suddenly like thrown out of the gameplay, I don't want to.
It drives me crazy
like,
when you're like getting into it, then all of a sudden cutscene.
Yeah, I've had a game.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah.
It's like quit telling me how to live my life. I just want to play the game. Can we get like I don't care.
Bitch, you don't know me.
Stay in school, don't do drugs, play this game.
Yeah, it's just, and it seems kind of like a lazy way of making a game as well. It's like a shortcut for developers, in my opinion.
It's a shortcut to tell stories.
Instead of giving you a full game that tells you the story as you play it, they're gonna tell you the story in cutscenes because they don't feel like putting in that part that they could have easily done. And in the article that was read, I forget who said it, Wada or Miyamoto, one of them say that, let me see, I'm going to see where it's at, because it's right here. He says basically all that energy, time, money, and resources could have been used for something more.
Game. Yeah, content.
For actual content.
Yeah.
That all that could have been used for content, as opposed to you giving me a freaking 10-minute cutscene of characters,
Yeah, and it's
you
not
know,
like
flying out of windows. I don't
like
know.
these cutscenes are really high quality, so it costs them a lot of money to do this
Yeah.
shit.
So it costs them more money. So you would think you would want to cut those corners and not use so many
Yeah,
cutscenes
why
and
would
tell
you
your
put
story.
a corner on
gameplay
gameplay
wise.
content just so you can make a cutscene? That just to me is weird.
And I'm sorry, so much to remind these third-party developers, they're not Blizzard. They can't make Blizzard quality.
Yeah, I was
cutscenes.
thinking about Blizzard this whole time too, because
Blizzard
Blizzard shits on everyone when it comes
They knows how to make that fucking those gorgeous ass freaking.
Yeah.
Blizzard's
And they can afford to do it.
Short and
Yeah,
sweet.
exactly. They don't.
Yeah, and they
fucking
can afford
lag
to do
on.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like play Diablo, you only get a cutscene when you go between acts.
Yep.
It's 5 times.
And it's gorgeous. And it
Warcraft 3 blew my mind.
Yeah.
Warcraft 3 blew my mind when it comes to cutscenes.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
cutscenes are like I feel like, yes, I bought a video game. I'm playing the video game, but for about 2 minutes, I'm enjoying a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not just enjoying like a general progression type, like the story's progressing, la da da da, one cutscene every knock. No, this is something that I wait for, that I enjoy, that I am excited to see. And when I don't see it, I get all pissed. You know, like fucking. That's how you do a cutscene.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know I was joking around, but saying cutscenes were really good when you had a 46. I was exaggerating. No. Cutscenes. Cutscenes are good when you're trying to make a movie-like experience, and rather than a story progression experience for a video game.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a breath.
Oh yeah.
Breathe, my man, breathe.
Okay. What did you get for this lovely holiday in the gaming world?
That's right. Miss K, what'd you get for your Christmas?
Oh well, I'm gonna do an unboxing. I don't want to tell you guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
worries.
I haven't gotten
holding
it
out
yet.
on us.
No, okay.
Holding out on
Still
us.
back
I
order,
can't
but it's
believe she's
gonna be.
holding out on us.
Thought
It's
we're
gonna
gonna
be
get
something
exclusive
that's
here.
gonna well, just gonna continue my channel, to get even better. Let's just say
Right.
that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I tease.
Roger
It's an expensive item actually. I was like,
Oh.
okay, I wasn't really expecting it, but
Okay, okay. Other than the expensive stuff, what'd you get?
I got some. I got 2 more amiibos today. I got Yoshi and Luigi.
Nice.
I've
Then
yet to get
perfume and stuff like just little girly stuff. Stuff like that.
That's allowed.
It's all
That's
good. We're
totally
allowed.
okay.
Yeah, we're allowed. We're allowed.
Yeah.
I think all right, we're done.
Yep.
I think we're
Very
done.
done. Unless you guys have something else you want to
Wait,
talk
wait, wait, wait.
Not that I-
Robert didn't tell us what he got for Christmas.
Who, me?
about. Yeah, you did.
You
Yeah,
did.
you did.
I didn't do much. Like, me and my girlfriend are gonna do our exchange gift tomorrow. And then I got the Dragon Balls. All 7 Dragon Balls. Just for
Oh, wait, I have a friend who has
Did you use your,
Hold
did
I'm
you
gonna
use your
miss
wish from the
myself.
dragon to fix Sony's network?
I'm gonna wish for
Sorry, not a drake. That's beyond the dragon's power. You
You're
can't.
right, you're right. He can bring back Krillin. He can't fix that shit.
No, stop. Shagari go like, I am sorry.
But I mean, which one is the better? Which one is better to bring back?
Do you have any
internet
relatives
or-
that are dead? I could bring them back.
He's
They
like, I can
both are
tell
pretty
you
useless.
who assassinated JFK, but I cannot fix Sony.
Well, then what are those Dragon Balls useful for?
They're useful for reviving Goku every time he dies.
Apparently.
Which is
He
19
needs to stay dead.
Your cat Fluffy that died 5 years ago. Would you like to have him start back as a kitten?
No.
No, I want to
dead.
go higher than Super Saiyan.
I want my cat to come back and both of us have immortality. My kitten and I shall reign supreme across all the universes. I will laugh at some dude on the street, have him stab me,
Okay.
and laugh back.
Are you
Okay.
pushing on me?
Damn.
We're done.
Would you like an apple
All
turnover? I made one this morning.
Add
Anyone
that
ask
too,
questions on the
please.
side?
Okay,
You were interestingly quiet today, Mr. Bear Hugger.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just tired.
Aww, let's put the baby to bed.
You gonna read me up a little fucking
No,
fairy
hell
tale
no.
story?
I'm not reading.
I went on like
Don't go to
a.
sleep.
I went on a
Lights
Bear
out.
Hugger trip, dude. I watched like 10 of your videos today randomly.
It's like get your ass into bed and get the
Pretty much. All right. We're good.
Bear Hugger said he's gonna go to sleep like Sony's network.
Yes.
It won't be back.
The problem is, the problem with that though is I'll probably be up in an hour.
And don't take offense, anyone out there. We're just poking
Yo, we're
fun.
just joking.
We're just
We're
fucking
just poking fun.
fun. That's all.
It's not even your
Except for
network.
Alex, he means everything he says.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he does.
Alex is the only exception. Whenever
Sony's
he
So all your hatred can be directed to Alex. That was Axis in Gaming.
I will make sure I leave Alex's channel in the description.
Sony's garbage. Deal with it. You bought the wrong console.
I told you, Alex. I'm gonna send you a PS4 with a decal of your face on it.
And I told you I do need a doorstop, so thank you.
Hey, this doorstop comes in.
The hatred is so
60
deep
frames per
with this
I got a
one.
1080p 30-frame doorstop. Awesome.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's cinematic.
It will cover the responsibilities
doorstop's
of
very
your door
cinematic.
stopping for 60 frames per second for forever and ever.
Could it be in 24 frames, so it's more
It will,
movie-like?
it will outperform as a doorstop than in higher resolution and like. Well, Sony may do 1080p. Like real life.
This comment is taking longer than Sony's network to get live.
Exactly. to be like 10,000p, whatever your eyesight is, and 120p or fucking I don't know.
Oh my
I
God.
don't even know.
Are there,
Or
are there answering
220 frames
questions
per
on the
second.
side or
Wow,
what?
Jason, you almost put me to sleep there.
Are we answering questions? I didn't see any.
Yeah, let's do questions. Or is that too late to do that?
If there
I
isn't
don't even
questions,
see
we'll take
anybody.
some
Damn it.
There ain't no questions.
Usually these guys are on
Yeah,
point
there's
with
no
these
questions.
questions.
Oh well.
No, they were just
I
main.
blame Aaron somehow.
No, there's no
Yeah, me too.
I was
He didn't
looking,
tell
I
them
didn't
to
see
ask
anybody
questions.
asking. Yeah, you didn't. Your fault. Oh, exposed.
Oh, I got one question here. Is the year of Luigi over yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that already happened. Yeah.
We shot him a long time ago.
We're coming up on the
No.
year of Waluigi, bitches. It's gonna be awesome.
I love Waluigi.
He
I
needs
hope
his own
it's true.
fucking tennis game where you start as like a rookie in a high school and you just learn like work your way up to the top.
Yes.
I love
Wanted
Waluigi
amazing.
because, you know,
It's
Yeah.
called,
Bill's my
it's
color.
called Waluigi Tennis Career.
Tennis
Yep.
simulator.
No, seriously,
Tennis
is
simulator with
Waluigi have a
Waluigi.
fucking video game yet? Like,
No, he
have
just
they
like
separated
randomly
him from?
appeared in
Will.
the tennis game.
It's
Like,
gonna
why
happen.
is he not playable in Smash? I don't understand why that isn't a thing.
That's what I'm wishing for with my Dragon Ball.
What
is
the
Waluigi
heck
game.
happened there?
Because
Wait,
it called
let's just put Waluigi all the way up in there. I'm
Because
sorry,
it
I
called-
don't hate. You can hate. You can hate.
Because
You
it,
can hate.
You don't like his
because it called Waluigi instead of Luigi. They should have called him
Luigi.
Luigi.
Waluigi
Luigi.
is the shiznit. I'm sorry,
This
y'all.
is. Good high five.
Like,
Waluigi.
yeah.
I want a Waluigi
Fucking
amiibo
terrible
really
name.
badly. No, he's amazing.
Yeah.
If I could
Wario.
if I could have turned Luigi into actually Waluigi, it would be nice. But he's planking on his pose. What the hell? Who
I hate
thought
that
that
pose.
one
That's
up?
such a
What
dumb
the
pose.
planking? Really? For
Platinum.
Luigi?
It's
We're
it's
just gonna
actually a
play-
really good move he has in Smash Brothers, but it's a stupid pose for an amiibo.
It's a stupid pose though.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants him planking on a freaking board.
He
looks
should
like
be
he has
kicking
some-
Mario in the nuts or something.
Somebody needs to kick him in the nuts.
I mean,
'cause
I
that
love
pose,
Mario,
no.
but that would be a good amiibo figure.
I don't like Mario at all. He needs to get kicked in the nuts.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that.
You don't
I do
mean that at all.
I can't stand Mario.
That means you hate Nintendo.
I don't care. Well, then I hate Nintendo because I don't like Mario.
Poser!
They should have never made him. Poser for my butt.
Oh, you hate Mario, you hate Donkey Kong, you hate everything.
You hate Sony, so shut up. Don't talk to me.
Well, that's because they're garbage. That's the difference.
Whatever.
Again,
We're
please
done. We're
direct your
done.
view towards Alex. please.
We're
That
done.
sucks so much.
We're gonna so end this because he's about to go on
How
a
many
tangent.
times
We're so
can you
ending
keep
this.
coming back to
Be
this?
sure to send Alex a Ridley dick.
Right in the box.
Oh, I saw another question here.
Is the question?
It's not really gaming
Do you
related.
guys watch Walking Dead?
Yeah, that's what
the
I was gonna
question
read.
I
Obvious.
I do, but I haven't
Absolutely.
seen it recently, so I would rather not talk about it.
Yeah,
'cause
I haven't
it's-
seen any of
I
season
don't know how
5
to-
yet, but it's
Oh, really?
usually my-
Season 5 is so good.
Don't say nothing!
I did
No
have.
spoiler.
I'm not going to say it, but I did fucking on Facebook. I had the last episode fucking spoiled
Good luck.
for me.
Oh, no.
I was
so
yeah,
angry.
Facebook and Twitter ruined that shit.
Don't know.
So
don't know.
angry.
Don't know.
But I mean, I don't know what leads up to that, but I mean, I read the thing that happened, and I was like, "Fuck everybody! I hate everything."
Comment section. Do not spoil anything. I'm not watching you
Yeah,
anyways.
definitely. It's a great show. It's my favorite show on TV, followed closely by Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I
Yeah.
will find you, and then I'll send Alex to you.
I kind of prefer Walking Dead to Game of Thrones, but
Yeah,
Game of
I do
Thrones is
too.
really up there, though.
Yeah, they're both
I don't really
amazing.
like Game of Thrones. It just seems like something's off about it. I
It's
don't know.
pretty
Something. I
amazing.
don't know. Something's off about it
It's
lately.
hard
I
to
don't
get
know.
into.
Maybe
How
I
much
just
have
don't
you-
watch
The plot moves so slowly. That's what's
It does.
awesome about it.
How
Yeah,
much
it
have you
really
seen,
does.
Coupon?
It is a slow burn.
Yeah.
Like, is
It's
it
still
on?
a
Is
good
it back
burn,
on
though.
again?
No, it's not back yet.
Is it back on
No,
again?
not yet.
Okay,
And
then
that's
that's
another
the
thing.
last
Like
time I
the
watched it.
breaks in that show is brutal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they're trying to catch up to the book, and the book isn't even been written yet. So it's like, you got to diverge, you
Yeah,
guys.
they're
Y'all
already-
decided to start this thing.
They're already at that point.
Yeah.
They're catching up.
Yeah, they got to diverge.
Yeah.
They're talking about making a seven-season show flat out and stopping before it gets to the book after the upcoming one. I think is it Song of no wait, damn it, what's the new one? Valley of Springs or Winds of Spring is like the next one, but the very next one, whatever that one is, which it's a winter. Something about winter is what it is. And that one, like they're trying to pretty much match up with that one, and then they realize they have to stop the show at that time. That's pretty much the idea.
Okay.
Well, it's because the guy hasn't finished the story yet. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still writing it.
So it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
Winds
they're
of
gonna-
Winter, that's what it is. Winds of Winter, and then A Song of Spring, I think is what it is.
And see, the books are freaking novels of their own. I'm sorry.
5,000
Forget
pages.
that noise. I don't have the
Yeah.
energy.
HBO, fuck,
Like, when I saw the first book, I was like, no, I threw that back on the
HBO
shelf.
fucked up in that regard, in my opinion. They make a good show, but they outpaced it too goddamn fast.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I was
was
sure the
bound to happen.
story is
It was
really
bound-
slow, but like, I mean, like, god damn.
Yeah, but it's all about the nudity.
Yeah. So I just
Yes, it is.
question.
It's the only reason why I ever watch it.
It's not porn, it's HBO.
I'm a lonely guy, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
When you're lonely, you don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Let's see, 2 questions. These will be the last 2.
All right.
Yeah. So the first one is, any speculations on the new feature that could be added into Majora's Mask 3DS?
Wait, what?
Well, you know
What
how
is your speculation on features that could be added in the
Well,
new
I know they
Majora's
said
Mask
they were
3DS?
adding fishing.
They did say.
Oh, fucking
Wah,
boss.
wah, wah.
Well, they could use amiibos to be like masks and stuff with the new 3DS.
If they ever get the
Oh,
little
that'd be
disc
cool.
that works
Yeah.
for, or that's for the new freaking 3DS.
For the what now?
Are they gonna have
The
this for the new
adapter.
3DS?
Oh, there's going to be an adapter for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
no, I think the
for the
adapter
old one,
comes
but the
out
new
when the
3DS
new 3DS
just use
launches
it.
in North America.
That makes sense.
Okay.
See, I can see them doing amiibo stuff for it.
And then, what was this other question?
Like,
Oh,
it's
what
gonna
do you
get even more ridiculous to track down Amiibo once 3DS can start using them.
Yeah,
Yep.
even worse.
It's gonna get
Because
bad.
all the handheld people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can answer this question easily. But anyway, what do you guys think of the Nintendo releasing the Crunchyroll app?
cool.
Meh.
It's cool. I would love to have my WWE Network app, but it's cool.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
We just
The
got
Crunchyroll
Crunchyroll on Christmas.
That's the
Oh,
what, anime app?
Crunchyroll. I didn't hear about
I
that.
want to have input on the Zelda question, though.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
nuts.
go for it.
I think that what they're gonna do with Zelda is have alternate dungeon formats. Like, you know how with the Ocarina of Time one, they had the Master Quest dungeons and the mirrored overworld map. I think they might do. They might.
That's
might-
like that's a really good idea. I think the difference though, and I could be wrong on this, you can tell me if I'm wrong. But with Master Quest, I think they only released those because they had already made those versions of the dungeon way back in the day, and they changed them for the final version.
Okay,
So-
then here's my rebuttal to that. What are they going? Like, I don't know what they're going to do with Majora's Mask. This is not really appealing to me at all. like the minor graphical upgrade is not really too
Wait
smart.
until they do the Nintendo Direct for it and see what they talk about.
Do a direct
Yeah.
related towards Majora's
That's the
Mask.
best. That's the best I can give you as far as the answer because we can speculate all day, but they're gonna tell us about it. So.
Well, and the other thing is too, and you could even see this as kind of a bad thing, but they probably don't have to do a lot to it to still get people excited to buy it. To tell you
Oh,
the truth.
definitely.
Yeah,
to buy it even
not
if,
me though. I'm
yeah,
not
you need something which is totally legit, but a lot of people wouldn't. So if they didn't do it, it'll probably still sell well, which kind of sucks, but oh well.
Well, it's not like they're not gonna do anything.
They
Yeah.
gotta do something.
No,
the graphical
they
increase
will,
is
they
not
will.
going to.
They're definitely gonna make it worth
And
the.
don't flip the overworld and let it be that because fuck that shit.
For the Ocarina of Time one, which I never actually played the 3DS remake, what did they add to that one besides the graphics?
Well, the okay, what they did, for the Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, they gave graphical increase. They gave the mirrored, over, just basically anything outside of the dungeons and shit like that.
Oh,
And
wow.
then, but this is all part of the Master Quest. You had to beat the game on regular first.
Oh, okay.
And then you got the Master Quest, and then that mirrored the over like the overmap, whatever
Overworld?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it mirrored that. And then you got the alternate dungeons, which is pretty cool.
The Master Quest dungeons, the hard as shit ones?
You know what? They're just different.
Oh, okay. I
They're
remember the Master Quest on the GameCube, man. I could barely. That shit was so hard. Holy cow. I couldn't beat many of those dungeons. It was really hard.
Oh, but you gotta remember those games are for kids, though.
Oh yeah.
you also lose health faster, I think.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, whatever they're gonna do for Majora's Mask, man. I mean, it definitely has me a little excited because when I do get my new 3DS, it'll give me a reason to finally get around to actually playing and beating that game because that's the only Zelda game I have not beaten yet.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
And if they introduce the
Well, that
second
and
thumb
Twilight.
pad, if they introduce like second thumb pad, like compatibility, like change the camera angles and all that, fuck that shit. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Someone's bad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just demanding.
also, Bear Hug, you gotta play Xenoblade, man, when that comes out. If you haven't played.
No, well, I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X, yes, I'm definitely grabbing that one day.
No, I'm into the new 3DS one.
Anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll be able to get the 3DS one if that gets localized, which I'm pretty sure it will.
Oh, it will.
They did show it off during the actual North American Direct when they actually revealed that stuff. So, which is kind of a sign saying that what, fuck you, GameStop, are bringing it.
Good. Good. It's amazing.
Why on earth did they review the 3DS? Like I know the new 3DS came out in Japan first, and I understand that. But why did they reveal it the same day as Comic-Con? Like that shit doesn't make sense to me.
Because Japanese is more. Wait. What was your question again, sir? I was reading the chat. I was enjoying the conversation that Coupon was having with somebody in the chat.
No, I'm just saying. I don't understand why they had fucking. I don't understand why they released that Nintendo Direct Japanese only on the same day as American Comic-Con.
I don't know.
Like, we were all expecting something from Smash. We did, but still. What did we get? What did we get? We got Shulk that day.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, weren't you feeling it?
No show.
Oh, nah,
I'm
I
really
wasn't
feeling
it. I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling it. I was more feeling the butthurt people from Wii U mad when that whole debacle thing. Never mind. I'm not getting into that again.
Yeah, we're good.
The fuck? Okay, are there any other questions?
We're good. Yeah, that was the last one.
Mhm.
We're good. We
Sweet.
can close out.
Yeah,
Short and sweet.
Short one.
Fair.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll do our outros, I guess, then. So, Alex, I'll start with you and work our way down.
Alright, hey everyone, Active Sin here. This was a relatively short podcast. We had some fun, though. Interesting ideas.
Yes, we did.
And, yeah, I guess that's it. And we'll see you next time.
Remember,
All right.
turn all your hatred to active.
Yes, please make sure.
Not my fault that
Active
Sony
Sin.
sucks.
Active Sin.
Active Sin Gaming.
He has
I'll leave a link down below. You can send all your hate mail to him. Thank you. Have a nice day. Moving on.
Jason, go ahead.
I'm Jason. I'm admin at Nintendo-Holics. best group for Nintendo discussion and Nintendo news. Be sure to join us if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you for listening.
All right, goodbye.
Come on, Strasser, Gaming Diva. Thanks for having me on board. I had a lot of fun talking about crap, things and that stuff. And yeah, I'm tired. And I'm drunk right now. Okay. Yeah, I just been having a couple of little sippy sips while y'all was
Sippy sips.
So, the girl is nice and she's nice and comfortable. So there you go.
Just learn a little bit.
All right, and Miss K, thank you. It was an honor to have you on here.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Excellent. So if you want to go ahead and if you got any shout outs or whatever you want to do or plugins that you want
Most
to do.
everybody knows me, as K, aka 219 Gary IND. So most everybody knows me though. But it was fun to be on here. It really was. I really enjoyed myself.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
coming
for
by.
joining.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, and of course we got Rob.
Yes, yeah, my name is Rob. I run the channel Rule of Two Review, and yeah, I don't really have any new videos at this point, but it was really fun to get on here. I appreciate the last-minute invite from Alex, and Aaron and Alex always bug me to kind of come on these things, but I love doing it when I can. So thanks for having me as always, and
No problem, man.
yeah, thanks.
All right, you guys know me all too well. I don't even have to do an actual outro because this is my damn channel you guys are on. So whatever. Fuck.
I didn't sign up for that. Wait a minute.
Lazy.
But anyway, whatever. But anyways, guys, you know who I am. Look forward to New Year's Eve. It's coming up soon, so that's going to be epically fun. One thing I will say on here, since there are people actually listening to my shit, yeah, the live stream is actually going to be done in a different way. It's going to be done through Twitch, and my friend's going to do it because I can't do it on my end because my computer sucks dick.
Awesome.
So, but what I am going to do is, though, in conjunction to that, though, is I actually am going to record like 90% of the entire event, and then edit it all out and put all the best parts in there and whatnot, and then upload to YouTube. So look forward to that. But anyways, we're done here for the night, and appreciate you guys, for coming out and stopping by and whatnot. So until then, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on whatever I have to make next. Later, guys.
Let's go eat that red dick in a box.
Read the dick.
In a box.